Can everyone hear me okay? Thumbs up. Good. All right, let's make a start just lying on our backs. You're good, Debbie? Lying on our backs. Yeah, and straight away. Take a little bend in the knees, tuck the chin and feel the length of the back of the head on the earth. And just start to feel the support of the earth below you. Place your hands by your sides, palms face up, and just roll the shoulders back and down. So you notice the chest area opens a little. In your own time, take a deep breath into the lungs and feel a sense of expansion into the chest area. So inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, exhale out the mouth, nice and long. So inhale into the lungs, feel a sense of expansion. And exhale nice and long out the mouth. Yes, now see if you can slow it down. You might inhale for about 4 beats. So inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then exhale out the mouth even longer, 5 or 6 beats. Big breath in through the nose. And then exhale out the mouth. Yeah, just release the breathing pattern and notice how you feel. Taking this opportunity to really just be in this moment, enjoying putting everything aside. Simply noticing the body and the breath. Now when you inhale, reach the arms up over the head and notice the back of the hands touch the floor. And as you exhale, float the hands back down by your sides. So what we're doing here is connecting breath to movement. Inhale, reach the arms up over the head. And exhale, arms back down by our sides. All right, hug the knees in towards the chest and take a little rock side to side. Just massaging out the lower lumbar spine. Yeah, place the arms out wide, feet back on the floor. And as you inhale, fill up the lungs again. Feel the sense of expansion into the heart space. And exhale, float the knees to your right, windshield wipers. Turn the head to the opposite side. Inhale back through center. And exhale, changing sides. So turning the head over the opposite shoulder makes this a nice twist. Carry on with your breath. So really a good intention today is to focus on the breath in and out of the poses. So we inhale, feel the sense of expansion in the chest through center. And exhale, float the knees to feel constriction in the belly. And letting out all the air. One more time each side. This time you might stay on one side for a moment, and option to extend that top leg a little longer. Place the hand on the leg just to feel a little more in this twist. So the intention is to keep a slow and steady breath. At any stage today in our practice, if you feel strain in the breath, we simply adjust the asana, the pose, to come back to that place of relative ease of the breath. So changing sides. So it's been lovely to hear what you've all been up to. A bit of bread making, a bit of running, a bit of walking and biking. Neil's been up the hills this morning already. Amazing. It's really inspiring to hear what people have been doing as we sort of, learn to live in this different way in this period. Seeing the opportunities available to us. Yeah, come back to center. Place the heels on the earth. Feet are hip distance apart. Moving into a bridge pose. So draw the shoulders back and down. As you inhale, lift the hips and think of lifting the sternum to the wall behind you. As you exhale, just lower vertebrae by vertebrae to the earth. And again, inhale, lifting. Maybe you float the arms up over the head, just like we did before. Really feeling the rib cage expand, the heart opening. And exhale. And again, inhale, moment by moment, drawing through the heels, lifting the hips. Make it fairly easeful today. Not too much strain, just enjoying feeling our body moving. And exhale, arms back down by our sides. Last one, here it is. Inhale, float the arms up over the head. Let's stay for an extra couple of breaths. Maybe you lift the hips, the sternum a little higher. Feel free to take a little bend in the elbows and focus on expanding through the chest. On your next exhale, just lower moment by moment to the earth. Good, and just take a happy baby. So knees go wide, hands to the insides of the legs, and take a little rock side to side as your elbows might press against the legs. Beautiful stretch for the adductors, the insides of the legs. If you want to feel a little more, you can wrap your hands around the outside edges of the feet. Think of heels to the sky. So continuing our focus of slow and steady breath. The breath, an amazing tool we always have to connect to, no matter what the circumstances. Simply noticing the inhale and gently extending the exhale can activate our parasympathetic nervous system, our rest and recovery. Good, extend both legs up into the air and draw the toes towards the shins. Yeah, we're going to come forward to seated and we're going to do a few rocks. So I like to place my hands behind my thighs. Use a bit of momentum. 2 or 3 rocks. And come all the way to seatish. And then over to all fours. I loved watching some of you do that. It was great. Awesome work. So taking your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. Draw the belly in and up. Moving into a downward facing dog. So gently tuck the toes as the hips draw high and towards the back wall. So feel free to get, nice and steady and comfortable. Make sure you're pressing through the meaty part of your hands. Consider a micro bend in your knees as you pedal each heel out one at a time. Beautiful for all those runners in there. If you've got tight calves or hamstrings, really nice restorative shape. I have to admit I have been working on my running, which I wouldn't say is a strength, but I feel quite proud of myself. Every day or every second day I've been doing a little bit of running. Just 2 or 3 kilometers, sometimes with a few push-ups in between at the park. I kind of trick myself into it. I say 1 lap is enough, Joe, and then I end up doing 3 or something. Good, so let's come to knees and lunge forward with your right foot. So hands come to the top of the right leg, and in your own time, reach the arms up as you inhale. As you exhale, think of sinking into this. Maybe a little back bend as you open the heart space. Reach the hands slightly behind the head. Relax the shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Yeah, and as you exhale, lower your left hand to the earth. Inhale, reach the right arm up. So opening the right chest area, the easeful twist or easy twist. Right hand comes to the earth. Bring the hips back. As you look back at your belly, so take a little micro bend in your right leg. And draw the toes towards the shin. Now let's repeat this time if it's there for you. Tuck the back toe. Lift your left knee off the earth. Yeah, brace through the belly. Arms come up into crescent lunge. So that transition is where the strength is. Eyes looking up, proud through the chest. Strong in the back leg. Maybe you sink in a little more and open the chest a little more. Let's take the arms behind, interlace the fingers, roll the shoulders back and down. Lots of balance here. Keep drawing in through the belly. So the strength is in the steadiness. Let's lower down on that back knee. Left hand to the earth, right arm lifts up. An easy twist. Lots of repetition today, just enjoying feeling the body moving. Hips come back, toes towards the shin. Now just bring your right leg around so you're in all fours and find downward facing dog. So spreading the hands wide, think of shoulders away from the ears. Narrow through the waist. Let's take a deep breath. And as you exhale, draw the belly in and up. Keep drawing evenly through all the fingers. This time as you exhale, rock forward to a plank. So maybe you come to knees. And then we lower chest to floor. We're going to take our hands behind and palms face down. As you inhale, little bend in the legs, lift the thighs slightly off the floor, And lift the front body off the floor. Few breaths here in locust pose. Tuck the chin. Feel the strength through the whole body. And gently lower. Find child's pose. So that means knees go wide, hips come back. And just bow the head towards the earth. A few breaths here, just feeling the air going into the lower back. Yeah, inhale, come back to all fours. And left foot steps forward, so you're on your back knee. Yeah, take an inhale here. And as you exhale, sinking into this, arms float up as we salute the sun. There's still sun. We've got lots of sun in New Zealand. Blue skies. We've been really lucky, haven't we? Beautiful days for walking, running, biking, sitting outside, looking at the trees. One more breath. Maybe you lean back and open the heart. Hands come to the floor. Let's just bring the hips back, draw the toes towards the shin as you bow your head, look back at the belly. So a little curve in the spine here is fine, and think of drawing the left thigh in towards the body. Let's rock forward. This time let's find our salutation again. And exhale, interlace the fingers behind you. Roll the shoulders back. Squeeze the right glute a little. Open the heart space. One more breath. Right hand to the floor. Inhale, float the left arm up as you open the left chest area. Yeah, left hand to the floor, tuck the back toe, get nice and strong through the legs and the belly. The transition matters. So let's move with strength into crescent lunge. You're balancing on the back toe, strong in the back leg. Arms come up. Feeling that strength in the legs, the belly engaged. That left knee not falling in, it's drawing out over the toe. Here we go, interlace the fingers behind you, roll the shoulders back, opening through the heart space. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, hands to the floor. And let's step the right foot forward to meet the left. So you're somewhere near the front of your mat. Take the feet a little wider on the mat. Uttanasana. Standing forward fold. Drawing through the heels. Sit bones are nice and high. Let the head hang heavy. Yeah, inhale, hands to hips, micro bend the knees, and come to standing. Take a moment and just notice how you feel. Just checking in. All going okay? Cool. All right, let's take the feet nice and wide, everyone. Yeah, and inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, float your right hand down. Inhale, reaching up, so feel a sense of expansion. And as you exhale, it's a lateral stretch. Reach up and over. Let's fill up the left lung, the rib cage, and try not to collapse as you exhale. So use the belly. Come back through center, inhale. And exhale, left hand floats down, relax the shoulders. Inhale to reach up. See if you can engage the pelvic floor, feel connected through your body. And exhale. So you're reaching the fingertips to the side wall. Rather than forward, we're thinking armpit to the sky. Long lateral stretch down the right side of your body. Inhale, reach the arms up through center. And exhale, forward fold. Prasarita Pada Uttanasana. Just let the head hang heavy. Drawing through the toes, strengthening the feet. Relaxing the nervous system with every exhale. We're going to halfway lift. So bend the knees, halfway lift. Think of extending the spine forward. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to hips, micro bend the knees. Come to standing. Good work. Bring the feet together. We're going to do a balance pose now. It's not one we've done before on Zoom. It is King Dancer pose. So channeling Simonette's request for lots of heart openers today. Expansion through the chest. So you're going to balance on your left leg. You're going to bend your right leg and take hold of the back of that foot. Yeah. So this might be your pose. Think of rolling the shoulders back and down, balancing on your left foot. Option, micro bend that standing leg so you're a bit sort of buoyant on that leg but strong through your center, and reach your left hand forward as you press the foot against the hand. If you've done this before and you want a little more, eyes look up a little. Gently lower the foot. Inhale, arms float up. And exhale, forward fold, just to balance out. Let the head hang heavy. Inhale, hands to hips, bend the knees, activate the back. Come to standing. So really good for our focus. Finding inner stillness, changing sides. So taking hold of the back of that left foot this time. So this is asymmetrically strengthening the legs. Depending on where you're at in your practice, this might be your first point, balancing here, holding a nice quadricep stretch. Yogi's choice. Maybe you feel a little bit of buoyancy in that right leg, a micro bend. That helps us feel strong. So the quadriceps working, the core's working, and as we lean forward, we reach out the right hand as we press the left foot against the back hand. Slow and steady breath. Find a focus point on the earth. Gently lower the foot, walking it out. Whew, well done, everyone. Just come to lying on your back. Just taking a moment from all those standing poses. Take your left ankle to your right knee when you're ready for a half pigeon. A few deep breaths into the heart space. So your left knee is floating away from you. Your right leg just relaxed. Really allowing yourself to start to feel almost some inner stillness. The upper body especially relaxed. And gently lengthening out the legs, just noticing how you feel. I like to take a couple of deep belly breaths in between just to feel nice and relaxed. It's a beautiful way to self-soothe belly breaths. You might place your hands on your belly, and as you inhale, feel the belly inflate like a balloon. One more belly breath. And then finding your half pigeon on the other side. So right ankle goes to left knee as you relax the shoulders. Simply noticing the inhale and the exhale, paying attention to our breath with a kind of loving kindness towards ourselves. So almost appreciating that we're simply alive, breathing, healthy. It's a bit of a miracle that we're even here. All the beautiful insights our breath can bring us. Just lengthening out the legs. Place your arms by your sides and just let the feet fall out naturally. Feel the body supported by the earth. And let the breath come back to natural resting breath. Stay here for another 30 seconds, just noticing the breath. As we close our practice, let's take a moment here to appreciate that inner stillness. place of presence and inner peace. It's always there for us. The inner wisdom we can turn to. Thank you for being open to this practice. It's truly a privilege to spend this time with you all. Have a beautiful day. My name is Jo. Namaste.